I'm in misery. I'm not asking for no sympathy. But if it's not asking too much, please send me someone to love.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Artichoke. Hi. My name's Jillian, and I'm going to be your event host for the night. We have a really exciting lineup with Avery Hill and Jaspar Lepak. But before we get started with their music, I just have a few housekeeping things to make sure you guys are aware of. Number one being we are live streaming tonight, and with our lovely talent, we please ask that you turn your phones off now. We give you this nice little time to do it so that it doesn't happen in the middle of the show, because it's always awkward when your phone's the one going off. We do have 3 bathrooms at Artichoke. One is right here to my right, or your left, and you're welcome to use this bathroom. We just ask that you might not want to use it during the actual show because people can hear what you're doing. So if you would like to use the bathroom during the show, we just ask that you politely excuse yourself, and there's a bathroom at the back of the store, as well as up the stairs to the left here when you walk out those curtains. And finally, if you didn't know, Artichoke is a 501c3. Yay! Thank you so much. We just bought brand new chairs, so if you've been here before and you're like, yeah, thank you. Yeah, they're like big movie theater, comfy living room chairs. But they did cost some money, $60 a piece. So if you're feeling very generous tonight, we do ask that you could pay for your seat if you're feeling so generous. Or anything helps to keep us alive and going, and have these lovely volunteers that are working for us tonight behind the bar and on video and sound. And the door as well. And without any further ado, I would like to introduce our first act, Jaspar Lepak, everyone.
All right, I'm going to plug in, okay, Gary? It's really, really good to be back in Portland. It's been a few years. I was wandering around this morning and just amazed by how beautiful it is here. I kind of forgot. I'm now in Minneapolis, and which is also beautiful, but you have like desert plant life, tropical plant life, forest plant life, like all in the same city. It's crazy. So the way the night's going to go is I'm going to play a short solo set, and then Avery's going to play a short solo set with no break. We're going to go back to back, and then we're going to do a second set after a break together with all kinds of harmonies. Okay? You don't know me, but I'm someone like you. I am a woman. I am human too. I am your mother, your daughter, your sister, your friend. I am a woman. I am human. You don't know me, but I dream just like you. I've got big plans, important things to do. I've got my liberty, I've got my happiness to pursue. You don't know me, but I'm just like you. How can a person be expected to live with no autonomy, with no choice in what they give? Can't you see me? For all that I am a woman. I am human. You could be me with one roll of the dice. You could lose everything, all of your power, your voice. When it was written, it was one vote for every white man. We will lose everything if we let this stand. How can a person be expected to die no more than a vessel for a possible life? Can't you see me? For all that I am a woman, I am a human. I'm not a sinner, I'm not yours to control. I'm not the cause of the fall of man. I am your mother, your daughter, your sister, your lover, your friend. You already know me, and you've got to trust me. You already know me, and you've got to trust me. You already know me. I am human, I am human, I am human. I wrote that song during the weeks following the Dobbs decision, and I was still in recovery from a miscarriage. And the thing that I learned in that process is that abortion care and miscarriage care are the same. And miscarriage doesn't happen in a moment. It's a process. So I feel like I just need to share that with everybody at this point in our what's happening to women's reproductive rights. It cannot keep happening. We need to fix it. This next song I wrote, it's a list of ways I want to show up in the world. This time we are living is so heavy, and we have personal stuff going on. We have, local stuff, global stuff, and it's just so much. But the way we show up matters, and that's what I'm figuring out is the place to start. And I can be super shy, and sometimes it's hard to speak up. But now it's more important than ever to speak up. This song is called On the Inside. I want to be free with my smile. I want to be friends with my neighbors. I want to be generous with strangers. I want to be brave with my love. I want to be open when I listen. I want to jump in without permission. I don't want fear to keep me living on the inside anymore. I don't want fear to keep me living on the inside anymore. I want to be bold with my words. I want to be honest with my pain. I want to be gentle with my failures. I want to be willing to change. I want to see the light in the dark. I want to hear the truth in every heart. I don't want fear to keep me living on the inside anymore. I don't want fear to keep me living on the inside anymore. I want to feel at home in my skin, and I want joy that I believe in. I want to show agency and vision. I want to be patient with my dreams. I want to take risks that open doors. I want to have faith that there is more. I don't want fear to keep me living on the inside anymore. I don't want fear to keep me living on the inside anymore. And when I can't see the light and it feels like hate will win, I'm gonna reach deep inside and find something more to give. And when the hurt is too old and the anger burns my skin, I'm just gonna sit in the silence until I can let love in. I'm gonna speak up for the truth. I'm gonna show up for my neighbors. In this world there are no strangers, there's just me and you. I'm gonna get up when I fall down. I'm gonna do the right thing when no one's around. I won't let fear keep me living on the inside anymore. I won't let fear keep me living on the inside anymore. I won't let fear keep me living on the inside anymore. This song was inspired by a poem that was inspired by something that Martin Luther, the great theologian, supposedly said, but probably didn't. Why should the devil get all the good music? It's a good question. And the poet A.E. Stallings tried to answer that question with a little poem with a long title, Triolet on a line apocryphally ascribed to Martin Luther. And I borrowed a few lines of her poem with permission and put this together. Why should the devil get all the good tunes? The booze and the neon and the rhythm and blues, the swaying in the darkness and the lovers like spoons. Why should the devil get all the good tunes? Why should the devil have all the real fun? The fire and the freedom and the coming undone, the Saturday nights and the beating of the drums. Why should the devil have all the real fun? My mama told me that the devil likes to dance, dressed up in the shadows, always looking for his chance. Snake in the garden, wanna change my plans. I think the devil is a music man. Why should the devil get all the good tunes? Does he sing them on Sunday in those dim-lit rooms, rocking out the jukebox, making bad men swoon? Why should the devil get all the good tunes? And why should the devil want to steal my soul? This wretched ball of lonesome and this need to be whole, just a lost little puppy always looking for a home. Why should the devil want to steal my soul? My mama told me that the devil likes to dance, dressed up in the shadows, always looking for his chance. Snake in the garden, wanna change my plans. I think the devil is a music man. If God's so good, why don't he have soul? Don't hear the music, wanna lose control. Feel the heavy rhythm, wanna rock and roll. If God's so good, why don't he have soul? Why should the devil get all the good tunes? The songs that make you sweat, the songs that make you move, the songs that make you feel like you got nothing to lose. Why should the devil get all the good tunes? And why should the devil keep me up at night, whisper in my ear, do what I like, sounding so wrong but feeling so right? Why should the devil keep me up at night? My mama told me that the devil likes to dance, dressed up in the shadows, always looking for his chance. Snake in the garden, wanna change my plans. I think the devil is a music man. I think the devil is a music man. Why should the devil get all the good tunes? The booze and the neon and the rhythm and blues, the swaying in the darkness and the lovers like spoons. Why should the devil get all the good tunes? So I don't listen to too many podcasts. I used to be so annoyed at my dad growing up because we'd be in the car and I'd say, put on the radio, and he'd say, I like the sound of silence. And I've turned into that person. But every once in a while, I will listen to Ezra Klein. And this was like a year or two ago. I think it was an episode on the Sabbath, taking rest. And he mentioned a study where the goal of the study was to figure out what makes people kind. Is it nurture, nature? What's the common denominator? And what the study figured out was time. Like when we have time, when we're not rushed, we're so much more likely to be kind to those around us, kind to ourselves. And this world is speeding up. So I feel like my life is just always chaos and spinning and one thing to the next. And sometimes I find myself really not being kind. And I sat down to figure out why one day a couple of years ago and ended up writing this song. I haven't been kind lately. I've mostly been tired. At least that's my excuse lately for harsh words and hard lines. I haven't been kind lately. Sometimes I'm even cruel. I just haven't had time lately to do more than make it through. And I haven't been looking up at the big blue sky and seeing sunshine after the rain. I've only seen clouds lately. I've only seen gray. I haven't been honest lately. It feels much easier to lie. I do my best to keep smiling for you, pretend that everything is fine. And I haven't been myself lately. I feel somewhere far away. I've been living like a ghost or a shadow, trying to hide from all this pain. And I haven't been looking up at the big blue sky and seeing sunshine after the rain. I've only seen clouds lately. I've only seen gray. I used to think of myself as someone who always tried to find the light in the dark. But believe me, this world's got me down. I'm falling apart. I haven't been kind lately. Some days I barely feel alive. Everything's just so heavy lately. All I do is survive. And I haven't been kind lately. I've mostly been afraid. Afraid to face all my anger and longing. Afraid I don't know how to change. And I haven't been looking up at the big blue sky and seeing sunshine after the rain. I've only seen clouds lately. I've mostly been tired lately. I haven't been kind lately, but I'm trying to be brave. Thanks for having a piano artichoke. When I was the moon, how I shined through the night. When I was the moon, I was proud of my light. I wasn't afraid of any kind of darkness. When I was the moon, when I was the moon. When I was the moon, I was never shy when I waxed or waned. I knew that time had its circles and its games. I wasn't afraid to take some time away. I could disappear and be okay. No, I am not at my full glow tonight. Yes, I'm a sliver of ancient light. When I was the moon, I was never afraid to change. I knew my power at every phase. I never cried for myself. My heart was big enough to see the universe that holds you and me. The tides, how they flood, and the tides, how they expose. When I was the moon, I knew what the ocean knows. Is a mystery to behold. When I was the moon, when I was the moon, I knew rhythms and circles and rhythms and circles, and I wasn't afraid to change. I'd like to invite Avery Hill up here for my last song. Last song of this set. All right. So I believe that we would make better laws about reproductive health if we just knew more about it. Like all of us should know everything about pregnancy and childbirth, including all these amazing things about the placenta, which I discovered. And so I was so enamored with the placenta that I wrote a whole song about it. And that's what we're going to do for you now. I'd like to share one little tidbit. So the placenta, most recently, is being used to help burn victims regenerate new skin. Because the placenta is so cool, it disguises itself. So the body doesn't recognize it as an invader. It doesn't reject it. There's so much to learn. And I think, like, this organ is such a metaphor for just the way we've treated women's health. is that we've just kind of tossed it to the side as an afterthought, but now we're bringing it back, and I hope you enjoy this song. It's called P is for Placenta. We all learned once upon a time that when an egg and sperm collide, that egg becomes fertilized and eventually a baby. But there's an unsung hero here, an afterthought we should revere. Before that egg turns embryo, it first becomes a zygote. That zygote cell divides and splits and soon becomes a blastocyst, and that blastocyst makes two things, not just one. A brand new organ built from scratch that feeds that fetus till it's hatched. Now everybody, raise a glass, a toast to the placenta. P is for placenta, not pizza, pint, or please. It's the motherboard of human life. It's everything you need. The placenta is a masterpiece of intricate design, a maternal-fetal interface connecting space and time, both hospital and pharmacy, a restaurant, and more. It acts as kidneys, heart, and lungs until that baby's born. P is for placenta, not pasta or poutine. It's a big box store, a smorgasbord. It's everything you need. The placenta isn't pretty. It looks like a piece of meat. It smells musky, like a liver, but it's still a wholesome treat. You can roast it in the oven, dehydrate it into pills. You can drink placenta smoothie. It is sworn to heal your ills. P is for placenta, not perfume or potpourri. Its abilities are amazing. We finally see your beauty. P is for placenta. We will pass you by no more. We celebrate your gift to life and raise a glass once more. Placenta! Can I unplug? Good? Okay, cool.
So I'm very happy to know I made my first mistake, which means I won't make any more, right? No, not in that particular song. Are you ready for me, Gary, here? I left my capos upstairs, and so I need a capo for my first song, which, with my friend Vicki Green in the audience, would say, Avery, whenever you're getting ready for a performance, you have to make sure your instrument's all tuned and ready to go so you can just make your dramatic entrance. Sorry, Vicki. It's so lovely to be with you all. I'm working this performance muscle again. It's been a while since I've been here and since I've been playing, and I'm just so pleased to be with you all. I'm really glad you're here. And look at that. There it is, all ready to go. Mist on the river hovers below. These bluffs are enough to let go. The warmth of the air despairs as it hangs all through this valley as the midnight moon wanes. Morning will come to those who awake, no matter the weather or how so gentle as if it could say, I am no storm chaser, I am no heartbreaker, I am only the one who remembers. My eyes are like windows, opaque with the grime, years of this dust and the winds of time. I may think myself brave, but I'm no pioneer. No, there just comes the time we each choose our frontier. I am no storm chaser, I am no heartbreaker, I am only one ooh, oh, oh, I am only the one who remembers. Thank you so much. Water and then retune. All right, well, it is a beautiful, beautiful summer night, is it not? Lovely. And I feel like summer is that beautiful time when we, maybe not in this city, but I remember in the summertime as a kid leaving the windows open at night, you know, and just kind of letting that soft wind float in. And for me, that always feels like a time when the nostalgia wafts in as well. I was debating exactly how to introduce this song. There's a story I typically tell that that many of you, quite frankly, have heard already. And I thought, well, what's the most shortest way to introduce it? And I thought, well, really, it's a song about screen time, which just doesn't sound very nostalgic. But sometimes I think we can all get a little nostalgic for those imaginary worlds that we grew up with. So you can close your eyes and imagine those worlds you used to fall into when we were kids. Headlights crawl across my ceiling, wait for mom and dad to get home. But I can never sleep on these hot summer nights, so I creep the carpet downstairs on tiptoe. Well, by day I play ball on the green grass, drink from red Coke bottles and chew pink bubble gum. But here in the pitch black of our living room, I am in orbit around a single white sun. And who will I find when I turn the knob? A gigantic robot, the thing or the blob? Now the moon perfectly framed in the window, the screens leave the night exposed. I settle in with a glass of milk and a plate of Oreos, waiting for the show to begin. Well, tonight it's the creature from the Black Lagoon, a man in a fish suit on screen. But I've never been so afraid in my life. I can't bear to look, but I can't wait to see his face. He surprises her in the hotel, looks so disappointed when she cries for help. Now the moon perfectly framed in the window, The screens leave the night exposed. I settle in with a glass of milk and a plate of Oreos. But I don't want the show to end. No, sometimes I wonder, is that what I have? Am I just another mistake from the lab? And could I be an alien, and could that be why my numbers and letters at school make me cry? Headlights crawl across my ceiling. Mom tucks the sheets around my bed. But I can never sleep on these hot summer nights, and I don't want the show to end. All right, well, speaking of childhood and the days of our youth, I don't know about you, but when I was about 5, 6, 7 years old, my love language was potholders. I would make them for everybody I knew, no matter how ridiculous they looked. Because I'll tell you, the first ones did not look good, but I still gave them with such love. And somebody who always gratefully received them, no matter what they looked like, was my Aunt Rinda. She's my dad's sister. We would visit her most holidays, most summer times, and she was one of those rare folks in our lives that, I had such a lovely relationship with as a kid, and then I got to become an adult and have a really lovely relationship with her as an adult as well, and really got to know her in all facets of her personhood and personality, and she for me. We very sadly lost her a little over 10 years ago now to cancer. And when I was visiting my uncle shortly after she passed away, we were having coffee at the table, as we do, and he said, "Oh, I have something for you." And he brought an entire stack of those potholders. And I felt that love language come right back to me. It was really lovely. So this is a song for her, and I just want to invite us all to take a moment to hold those folks that are no longer with us, but that we carry with us. It's called Potholder. Merry Christmas, happy birthday, I made this just for you. A potholder of cotton loops on my red square metal loom. You can use it when you're cooking or as a coaster for your coffee, so that even when we're far apart, I know you're thinking of me. Pull into your driveway, another summertime begins. We will swim and talk and eat and walk along the water's edge. Each day will rise just like the sun and set into memory, like those good books we go back and read. Time and again, time turns summer into winter. Holidays to share, your smile at the table, to know that everyone is there. There's a warmth that surrounds us all long after we leave. And even though we're far apart, I know you're thinking of me. Well, these days now that you're gone, I laugh to find them there. Those potholders still by the stove, by your favorite reading chair. I can't believe you kept them. After all, I was just a kid. But I smiled to think just one thing that you loved was something that I did. Whenever I am sing you. I go pull out that loom. I weave those loops one after one, but all I see is you by the lake, in the garden, beneath the old oak tree. Even though we're far apart, now you are a part of me. One day these potholders will fall apart, but never will your love for me. Thanks. Thank you. All right, I feel like we need a palate cleanser here. I'm going to take this back here. Let's see. I'm going to leave this plugged in. Grab my ukulele. Shout out to all the ukulele players in the room. How do you all feel like singing with me? Yeah? Here's a... Here's a tune I love to sing with audiences wherever I go. It's an old Lead Belly tune. It's been covered by a lot of women's choirs for some reason. And there are two lovely parts you can sing at the same time. Don't worry, you only have to sing one part at a time, right? That's how that works. This is called Bring Me Little Water, Sylvie. Bring me little water, Sylvie. Bring me little water now. Bring me little water, Sylvie. Every little once in a while. You want to try that with me? Bring me little water. Here we go. Bring me little water, Sylvie. Bring me little water now. Bring me little water, Sylvie. Every little once in a while. Try that again. Bring me little water, Sylvie. Bring me little water now. Bring me little water, Sylvie. Every little once in a while. Sylvie says, don't you hear me coming? Don't you see me now? I will bring a little water every little once in a while. Try bring it in a bucket. Bring it in a bucket, Sylvie. Bring it in a bucket now. Bring it in a bucket, Sylvie. Every little once in a while. Sylvie says, Sylvie, come a-running, bucket in my hand. I will bring a little water fast as I can. Bring me little water, let me hear you. Bring me little water, Sylvie. Bring me little water now. Bring me little water, Sylvie. Every little. That's your part. Sing it again. Here we go. Bring me little water, Sylvie. Don't you hear me? Bring me little water. Don't you see me now? I will bring a little water. Every little once in a while. Bring it in a bucket. Sylvie, come a-running, bucket in my hand. I will bring a little water. Every little once in a while. Every little once. Every little once in a while. One more time. Every little once in a while. Lovely job. Nicely done. don't tell the other audiences, but sometimes I have to kind of like hold back to make sure they can hold down their part. You all had it like from the beginning. That was amazing. Thank you so much. All right. Do a little trade. No, this goes over here. I'm going to unplug this, Gary. All right. Leave this over here. I'm going to make use of the piano as well. Love when we can play on a piano. That doesn't come at every venue. All right. Whew. A lot of the songs I've been sharing, and I know a lot of folks in the room so appreciate when you come back to the shows to hear the same songs. I really hope, and I really do believe that, you know, wherever you happen to be, even if you're hearing the same song at the same time of day, 24 hours later, it can mean something different just because of the meaning we make as we walk through our lives. So I just appreciate so many of you are here that have heard some of the songs from an album I put out last November. It's called The One Who Remembers. And so much of it is about that process of becoming an adult and going through hard times, because that's just part of being a grown-up, part of being a person. And thinking back to those sources of strength from your past, the people who raised you, the experiences you had, and the meaning that you made from that. And one of the things that has stayed with me in my adult years is a poem I learned from my grandfather, and you'll hear it quoted in the song, and I don't want to take credit for it. It's a beautiful poem by George Linnaeus Banks, and one of the stanzas goes, "I live for those who love me, for those who know me true, for the heavens that shine above me and await my spirit too, for the cause that needs assistance, for the wrong that lacks resistance, for the future in the distance, and the good that I can do." All right. If I asked you if you loved me, you'd say, of course I do. If I asked why I never heard you say it, you'd say you didn't have to. You'd say, if we are blessed enough to know what true love is, you don't say it with words, you say it with how you live. And if I asked you why you chose to work, the work you chose to do, you'd say it was for God and country, what you were sent to do. You'd say we all have to live our lives, so at the end of every day, we can say we did our best, at least in our own way. Now I lay me down to sleep, I pray to you my soul to keep. I pray to find the good that I can do. So if I should die before I wake, at least I'll know that I can shake hands with myself and with you. If you asked me why I care so much about what you would think, I'd say I want to know just how you fit in these songs I sing. Because you said if we must be unkind, mash right and left, leave it behind. But that's not what I believe, not what I've seen with my own eyes. I understand why you did what you did, oh, and it's nothing like this work that I do. But if you asked me why I do it, I'd say it's because of you. to live for those who love me, for those who know me true, for the heaven that shines above me and awaits my spirit too, for the cause that needs assistance, for the wrong that lacks resistance, for the future in the distance, and the good that I can do. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray to you, my soul to keep. I pray to find the good that I can do. And if I should die before I wake, at least I'll know that I can shake hands with myself and with you. Thank you. Thanks. All right. I'd love to call Jaspar up to the stage for the last one here. After this, we'll take a little break. Can make sure you get a beverage at the bar. We'll be back at the back sort of towards the entrance with the merch if you want to come pick up some music or a pot holder to take home with you. All right. So lovely. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please do. This is the closing song on the record, The One Who Remembers. If you do pick it up and if you do listen all the way to the end, you'll hear the voice of my son, Oscar, at the very end, who is all over that album, just all over. And this song's for him. It just took me about 10 years to realize that. Ready? River flow down below my window. Do you know where you go and how to follow? Open the door, take up the oars, and we'll roll down the river. We'll roll down the river. We'll roll for a while in our little boat together. We'll roll that river to the sea. River bend, if you can you remember? What's your plan? We're in your hands, we're in this together. Lean left, lean right. Read the river, read the sky, and we'll roll down the river. We'll roll down the river. We'll roll for a while in our little boat together. We'll roll that river to the sea. It's okay to feel unsure, and it's okay to feel brave. Darling, you're the one I'm rowing for. You're the tomorrow to see me. today as we roll down the river. We'll roll down the river. We'll roll for a while in our little boat together. We'll roll that river to the river flow down below. Here we go. All right. Enjoy your break. We'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. Before I forget, because this is the kind of thing I always forget to do, even though we're supposed to do it at the end of the set, just because you probably had a chance to interact with some of our Artichoke volunteers, I just want to give them a shout out and a thank you to Mary at the bar. Thank you for taking care of everybody. And you got to say hi to Kyle on the way in. And our amazing tech team, Gary and Hester at the back there. It is such a gift that Artichoke gets to, we'll just say like a little hello to the live stream audience and folks watching tomorrow, sometime in the future. It's just such a lovely thing that Artichoke offers to be able to live stream these shows and to archive them. It's a gift for us to be able to share with our fans and family from far away and with the community. So just love it. And thanks to Jillian for opening it up tonight. Yeah. All right. Should we sing a little bit together, Jasper?
Yeah.
How can we do a show together and not sing together? That's just not how that works. Here's a song I always like to dedicate to my lovely mother and stepfather who are in the audience. They come to every show that they can. I keep telling them it's okay. You came to all the middle school recitals. You came to all the high school plays. It's really okay if you miss a show every once in a while. But this is a song I wrote remembering them when they were probably the age that I am now. Another day ends down where the road bends, overlooking West Meadow Beach. We've watched all the white caps, searched all the night maps for stars that seem just out of reach. Still we are reaching back up the path, a mile and a half to a house that is barely a home. There are holes in the floors, doorways without doors, but we're learning to make it our own. Still we are learning, and at the end of the day, I know I'm okay. I hear harmonies in the hallway as I fall asleep at night. Little could I have known back then they'd stay with me all my life. Off the school bus we run, our homework all done, come together at the dinner table. Where once were three, now there are four. We're not sure, but still we are grateful, still with our plates full. And in my mother's guitar, I can hear who we are. I hear harmonies in the hallway as I fall asleep at night. Little could I have known back then they'd stay with me all my life. All through those years, their voice is so clear in my mind. Wherever I go, I've lived a good life, but still in the hard times I hear that lingering echo. I hear harmonies in the hallway as I fall asleep at night. Little could I have known back then they'd stay with me all my life. Harmonies in the rock you to sleep tonight. Little do we ever know how we'll shape a child's life and what stays with them in time.
This next song, when I wrote it, I was like, oh my God, this is way too vulnerable. No one's going to like this. And then it's my most played song on the internet, which just goes to show me. It's about the fear of aging.
No.
No.
Nobody's afraid of that.
I played this. I like to do all ages shows a lot because I have a daughter and it's just fun. I mean, who wants to get a babysitter all the time? Parents, come with your kids. So I sang the song, and afterwards this boy raised his hand and he's like, oh my gosh, I felt that way. That song about aging that you sang last year when I turned 8.
Oh my gosh.
It's called Ever Gonna Fly. I look in the mirror and I see the years have changed me. Lines on my skin, worn out look in my eyes. I had a flame, I did my best to keep it burning. The fire is just coals now, the last memories of light. And I feel ashamed of growing older. I feel afraid time is passing me by. I've held to these dreams, but my dreams have grown colder. Can't let them go, but are they ever gonna fly? When I was young, I knew which road to travel. I felt something in me that was promising to shine. But life is a game, and it spits you out in pieces. The things that I've lost, I ain't ever gonna find. And I feel ashamed of growing older. I feel afraid time is passing me by. I've held to these dreams, but my dreams have grown colder. Can't let them go, but are they ever gonna fly? I was raised to be gentle, I was raised to follow. Find me a good man and never leave his side. Darling, I don't blame you for this place inside that's hollow, but I can't forgive you for just standing by. And I feel ashamed of growing older. I feel afraid time is passing me by. I've held to these dreams, but my dreams have grown colder. Can't let them go, but are they ever gonna fly? Can't let them go, but are they ever gonna fly? Can't let them go, but are they ever gonna fly? Thank you.
So the first full-length album I released many years ago now, in a feels like a previous lifetime, was an album of songs that were all about folks I had never met, and namely they were my ancestors. And it was a really fun way to take a lot of the family stories I'd grown up with as a kid and shape them into a song, much like you would look through pictures in an album, just to sort of capture a moment or capture some image that I had of these people and the meaning that their stories had in my own life. And one of the exercises that I gave myself as a songwriter, which is always so fun, and even more fun when it turns into a song that you actually want to play for other people, because that's not always a guarantee in the creative process, is I wanted to write the kind of song that my grandparents might have fallen in love to. And what a lovely thing to have been able to bear witness to, even if in my own imagination. This is called I Want to Know You. Lovers come and lovers go. I watch them ebb and flow with the tides of the night. Rare are those who bear their minds, who never tire of this life, who dance with the tides of the night. I met you beneath the stars, and that is when I knew. I wonder just who you are. I wonder what it is to know you in the tides of your life. I want to know you, my dear, to know you, your dreams, your doubts, your sorrows, your pouts, everything inside and out, because to know you, my dear, to know you would be like sitting by the fire just to watch the flames that inspire you. I want to know you, my dear, to know you, your hands, your feet, you're messy, you're neat, everything makes you complete, because to know you, my dear, to know you would be like sitting beneath the sky just to watch the stars that shine for you. I don't know how long I will want to sing this song, and I don't know if you will want to sing along, but just for tonight, won't you stay, oh babe? We can't go wrong. I couldn't live another day without taking this chance to say I want to know you, my dear, to know you, your dreams, your doubts, your sorrows, your pouts, everything inside and out, because to know you, my dear, to know you would be like sitting by the sea just to watch the waves bring you to
This next one was inspired by a book. I write lots of songs inspired by books. This one is called Like a Mother, A Feminist Journey Through the Science and Culture of Pregnancy by Angela Garbez. And Avery, you gave me this book like a year after
Oh, I think that's right.
I gave birth to my daughter.
Mhm,
And I was, when I read it, I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have read this before I became pregnant. Like we just don't know things until, yeah.
I personally wish everybody would read this
Yes,
book.
everybody.
You do not need to have a uterus
No.
to read this book. Please, please. As you said before,
Yeah.
I feel like we'd all benefit if we all knew more about the placenta. Please.
Yeah, and there's that placenta song was also inspired by this book because there's a whole chapter in here about the placenta.
It's amazing.
Page Turner. But something that Angela Garbez talks about in there is this pressure we put on women to return to their old shape and their old size after they have a baby. And when we do that, we diminish this newfound strength that we discover in our bodies through that pregnancy childbirth process. It immediately turns this strength and pride into shame, and it's terrible. And we shouldn't do that to women because when we give birth, we become something new, something different. There's no going back to the person we were. We're more now. So this song is about that, trying to reclaim that strength that our culture turns into shame. It also tries to describe what a contraction feels like. It strikes like lightning, shatters the sky, rolls through you like thunder, cracks your world open wide. You ride the waves as you push through the pain. You have never felt so strong. It pulls like quicksand, swallows the ground. You're caught in a riptide. You can't swim your way out. You lean into the flow as you learn to let go. You have never felt so strong. But the world doesn't want your strength. It expects you to find your way back to your old shape, to your old shape. It moves like a river, sweeps you away. Say goodbye to your old self. You will never be the same. You are more than you were. You give more than you take. You have never felt so strong. But the world doesn't want your strength. It expects you to find your way back to your old shape, to your old shape. And then she's with you, caress to your skin, her eyes wide open, just taking you in. You hold her gaze, so in love and so amazed. You have never felt so strong. You have never felt so strong. But the world doesn't want your strength. It expects you to find your way back to your old shape, to your old shape. forget your strength.
Thank you for taking me back to my own experience of childbirth.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes. Well, I wrote a song about a book, or inspired by a book. It's called Like a Mother.
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness! It's like we planned it as part of the set. Here's mine's autographed, I should just say.
Oh.
I mean, not to lord that over you. Did I let you borrow this and then make you give it back to me, or did I give you that
Probably.
copy?
No, I don't remember.
I don't remember. Books go in and out of my house very, very easily. No, I also read this book, and before I had my son, and I was very lucky to also get the chance. There's a book club in Seattle where Jaspar used to live called the Bushwick Book Club of Seattle, where they get together each month and a whole bunch of songwriters all read the same book and then perform songs that they have written inspired by them. And I, because I knew some of the folks who were involved, like very shamelessly asked when I found out that this book was going to be in their season, if I could write a song and contribute. And luckily, it was in the days when they were live streaming or pre-recording.
It was 2020.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was 2020. Remember that? Remember, we were not here. That I can tell you, right? So I was really lucky I got to send in my little video and send it off. I was just so pleased to share this with them. So here's another song that is not specifically about childbirth, but it is about something that Jaspar mentioned before, which is the changes that come in our lives and the landscapes that we can change with the choices that we make. All right, here we go. Helena was well enough, a being of beauty and grace, perfectly poised, never a noise, ever a smile on her face. Down below, something started to grow. One by one, they would all know. Helena, and it came to that hour. Helena, did you know your own power? Did you know you're a volcano? Helena knew well enough it all was about to change. But what price would she pay for the mess she would make, for this fire inside her that raged? The ground started breaking, her bones started shaking, something inside her was waking. Helena, when it came to that hour, Helena, did you know your own power? Did you know you're a volcano? We are old, we are young, we are fierce, we are calm. We turn rocks into dust and grow life from the crust. We can open the gaps, we can change all the maps. Let go who you were to be who you are. Helena. So when it's your ground that's shaking, Your bones feel like breaking when something inside you is waking. Helena, when it comes to that hour, Helena, will you know your own power? Will you know? Ooh, do you know you're a volcano? Thank you.
I just love that song so much. It makes me teary-eyed. It's really... Sometimes we don't know who we are until we go through something. This next one was inspired by another book called Dance of the Dissident Daughter by Sue Monk Kidd. When I perform locally in Minneapolis, I bring like my giant stack of books, but I only had so much room in my suitcase. So Sue Monk Kidd is most known for The Secret Life of Bees, but all of her work is pretty amazing and very strongly feminist in a hugely powerful and positive way. And Dance of the Dissident Daughter is her journey outside of the Baptist church into like discovering a more feminine spirituality. And I related to it so much. There's a part in there where she talks about the day she realized as a 30-something-year-old woman that the church she grew up with never used the female pronoun. And when I read that, it was just like tears, just so many. Because sometimes we don't know what's missing until someone names it. And that's why it's so important to tell our stories and find language and to be together, to share our stories. So, anyways, as a kid, I was always told I was too sensitive, too vulnerable. Those were bad things, weak things. And it took me a long time to realize those are my strengths. And yeah, they're strong things. And so, I wrote this song called I Know a Woman. I know a woman who feels every moment with sorrow and joy. She is blown by the wind. Her heart moves so quickly, it tires her to follow. But this world wasn't made for such sensitive things. And I want to sing her a song that will free her to feel what she feels without judgment or shame. All of her power right beside all her pain. And I know a mother who cannot remember. She died to the dreams she once carried inside. And she raised a daughter who cannot forgive her for failing to lead her with wings into life. And I want to sing her a song that redeems her for all that she is, that she hasn't become. As she lived for her father, then husband, then son. And Eve, blessed mother of all of creation, they punished you when you reached out for the truth. And all of this violence we witness toward women is the shame we still carry for wanting the fruit. And I want to sing her a song that will bring her into a world where her reach can be wide. For free to take what she wants and to never be shy. Weeping in small quiet moments, caught with no reason to feel so alone. They tell us our sadness is private depression, but our mother's submission is centuries old. And I want to sing you a song that weeps with you for all that you lost as you tried to be good, living the life that a good woman should. And I will not worship the gods of my fathers. I will call to my mother for her to provide. She carries the seasons inside her emotions. The wind is her song and the moon is her guide. And I want to sing her a song that relieves her from the weight she has borne just for bearing a child on a river that's deep in a current so wild. Creation is waiting for us to employ it, to reach with our hands and dig deep in the earth. The dreams of a woman are never indulgent, still they teach us to harden the pains of our birth. And I want to sing you a song that receives you as you wake to a world where you're second to none, where your life is your song and your song will be sung. So we've kind of come to the end. But this is our first show out of 8 shows we're doing across Oregon and Washington. So if you know people in other cities, we would love you so much to pass it along. We're going to be in Junction City tomorrow night at a winery, Monmouth on Sunday at another winery. We're going to have some fun.
Those are going to be really fun shows.
Yeah, and then a bookstore in Sisters on Monday. And then a few shows in Seattle, and Tumwater.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
We're off on a big adventure. Like a much more positive version of Thelma and Louise. Yes, the much better ending. Much better ending.
We
That's what
hope.
I
We
meant.
just started.
I think there are a lot of ways that can be better than that. I'm just thinking about like 2 women out on the road feeling strong. That's what I'm excited about. Well, as the sun probably has not quite set yet this evening, but it's just about to, and on this beautiful summer evening, and how fitting to close with this song about what happens when the sun sets. It is not the end. On the night John Prine died, the pink moon rose high, and I tried to take it as a sign. Come what will, come what may, we will all be okay. Even those bless their souls who have died. But the sun keeps shining even when it's sad. Now he sings his tune to the moon, so we know that he ain't dead. He's just shining from a place that we haven't got to yet. Yeah, the sun keeps shining even when it's set. There's a grief hangs in the air, we can feel it everywhere, even as the cherry trees begin to bloom. Like a whisper, petals fall, we try to catch them all, try to hold them even as we let them go. But the sun keeps shining even when it's sad. Now they sing their tune to the moon, so we know that they ain't dead. They're just shining from a place that we haven't got to yet. Yeah, the sun keeps shining even when it's sad. We all made our mistakes, we don't know the toll they'll take, but they say the only way out is through. And I know you never meant to break me as I bent, and I never did intend to hurt you. When the darkest hour comes, the body goes numb, but the heart still feels everything at once. And if we didn't now, we know the days will come, the days will go, ashes to ashes and dust to dust. And the sun keeps shining even when it's sad. Now we sing our tune to the moon, so we know that we ain't dead. Keep on singing, keep on living to that place we're trying to get. Yeah, the sun keeps shining even when it's set. Keep on singing, keep on living to that place we're trying to get. Oh, the sun keeps shining even when it's set. Thank you all so much. I can tell by the clock we have precisely 3 minutes. Do you have a 3-minute song? Because I sure as heck don't.
Ignore the clock. 4 minutes? Okay. Okay. This song has a long chorus that we're going to see if you'll sing with us. We all want something good to leave behind. We want our memory to age just like fine wondering why, and we want to leave knowing we did more right than we did wrong. No one makes it through this life without hurting anyone. We all want a purpose, something to chase our whole life through. We want to find meaning in the work that we do. We want to leave knowing we gave it all that we could give. No one makes it through this life without a reason to live. We all want one great love. We all want one true home. We all want one brave life to call our own. We all want wings to fly. We all want love to set us free. We all want to do something good with our time, leave a legacy. We all want romance, the kind that takes our breath away and stays for a lifetime, grows stronger every day. We want to live knowing we are loved for who we are. No one makes it through this life without longing and desire. We all want one great love. We all want one true home. We all want one brave life to call our own. We all want wings that fly. We all want love to set us free. We all want to do something good with our time, leave a legacy. Sometimes we leave to follow a dream. Sometimes it takes us down a winding road. We never know just where the path will lead. Sometimes it takes us to another home. We all want one great love. Sing with us. We all want one true home, brave life. We all want one brave life to call our own, wings to fly. We all want wings to fly, love to set us free. We all want love to set us free, do something good. We all want to do something good with our time, leave a legacy, one great love. We all want one great love, true home. We all want one true home, brave life. We all want one brave life to call our own, wings to fly. We all want wings to fly, love to set us free. We all want love to set us free, do something good. We all want to do something good with our time, leave a legacy. We all want to do something good with our time.
Nice job listening. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.